In what appears to be early 2011, Toshimichi Otsuki, a producer at King Records, approached a director to see if they'd be willing to make an anime based on one of their artists. The director was Shoji Kawamori, of Macross fame, and the artist was the popular idol group AKB48. Kawamori wasn't exactly a fan of the group beforehand, but he decided to take on the project. After doing some research, he submitted an initial proposal for the upcoming series. After it was accepted, he decided to visit AKB48's theater in Akihabara for the first time. While he was there, he watched a performance, attended a handshake event, and conducted several interviews. His experiences at these events caused him to reevaluate the initial concept. Instead of focusing on the main idol group, he thought it would be more interesting to tell the story of trainees trying to make it to the top. In the end, they decided to have the story revolve around 9 trainees. But they quickly had to make another crucial decision. Should they use experienced voice actors from the anime industry or recruit members of the idol group? While there's obvious benefits to hiring experienced actors, they may not have been the right fit for this particular project. Shoji Kawamori explained this dilemma in an interview with Excite, quote, "Voice acting is a very special skill. Voice acting is extremely difficult. Since Super Dimension Force Macross 30 years ago, we have tried many times to discover a singer and a new voice actor, but we have never done 9 people at once. But last June, I saw the general election for the first time. I felt that the concept of the story would not work if the 9 main actors were recruited from outside of the group, when there was such a group of girls who were working head-on and putting their bodies on the line. So while we were meeting on the way back from the election, we said, we have no choice but to tell the story with these girls." End quote. The first thing they tried to do was trim down the list of candidates. In addition to the main group, AKB48 had several sister groups, SKE48, NMB48, and the newly formed HKT48. They tried to have the group self-select by submitting a list of people who were interested in voice acting, but they weren't interested. According to Shoji Kawamori, quote, "We asked them to reach out to those who wanted to be voice actors, but the AKB48 group said, if we're going to do this, we're going to be serious, so everyone should audition." End quote. Since they didn't have a lot of time to get this done, the first round of auditions would be tape auditions. After having to postpone the auditions twice, they were able to conduct them in October at one of the group's handshake events. At a parked car outside of the venue, they would hand group members a piece of paper with lines on it and record their auditions. At the end of the event, they had exactly 200 auditions to review. Some of the candidates were big fans of anime, and read their lines the same way that a traditional voice actor would. Unfortunately for them, this didn't help, and they were all immediately rejected, even if they were good voice actors. The reason for this was simple. If they wanted anime voice actors, they could just hire experienced ones from the anime industry. On October 17, 2011, the AKB48 anime project and the auditions for the leading roles were announced. The announcement stated that the top 30 candidates would participate in a public audition in Tokyo to determine the final 9 members. On November 26th, the date of the final audition was revealed to be December 13th, and 100 lucky fans would be able to attend. They also revealed the anime's title, AKB0048. On December 9th, the 30 candidates moving on to the final audition were revealed. 17 of them were from AKB48, 8 were from SKE48, 4 were from NMB48, and there was 1 member from HKT48. The public audition was held on December 13, 2013 at Shinjuku Wall 9, a movie theater in Tokyo. The participants would be judged based on 3 things: how well they performed on a common set of lines that they were told about in advance, their reading of random lines that they'd be assigned, and how well they promoted themselves. After the MC kicked things off, all 30 candidates went on stage and picked up a ball from a box. They were assigned into groups based on the ball's color and the number listed on it. The order of the auditions was randomly shuffled, and each person was assigned a script based on their color and number. There were 4 judges: Yasushi Akamoto, a planner and supervisor, Shoji Kawamori, Toshimichi Otsuki, and Jina Katagawa, the sound director. After hearing everyone's audition, the judges deliberated for 30 minutes before announcing the 9 winners: Amina Sato, Karen Iwata, Kumi Yagami, Sayaka Nakia, Sabako Hata, Sumire Sato, Haruko Ishida, Mao Mita, and Mayu Watanabe. With the auditions finally complete, they had their actresses, but none of their roles were finalized, and the official cast wasn't announced until 2012. According to Shoji Kawamori, quote, "We had them try out various roles and act out lines in groups, which revealed new possibilities, and the staff had heated discussions until the morning." End quote. On February 2, 2012, the roles for the 9 winners were announced. Sayaka Nakia as Orine, Amina Sato as Yuka, Saoto Hato as Suzuko, Sumire Sato as Mimori, Haruko Ishida as Kanata, Kumi Yagami as Sanada, Mayu Watanabe as Shieri, Karen Iwata as Nagisa, and Mao Mita as Makoto. And while the story of AKB0048 is just beginning, this concludes the story of how real idols auditioned for an anime idol group.